Hello, welcome back to my channel Simply Maths. Today we are going to learn applications of Pythagoras theorem. Before that, please subscribe to my channel Simply Maths to learn maths in the easiest way. In our previous videos, we have learned about Pythagoras theorem, that is, in a triangle, the relation between the side opposite to this right angle and the remaining two sides. But what about the triangles which contain obtuse angle and the relation between the sides opposite to this angle and the remaining two sides? And what about the triangles which contain acute angle and the relation between the side opposite to it and the remaining two sides? For this, we use Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, we derive some formulas which are used to find the relation between the side opposite to obtuse angle and the remaining two sides of this triangle, and side opposite to acute angle and the remaining two sides of that triangle. So let us start with the derivation. Now this is a triangle containing acute angles. So now we are going to find the relation between side opposite to acute angle and the remaining two sides. Now in this triangle we have two acute angles, that is angle B and angle C, but we are going to consider only angle C. Okay. So we are going to find the relation between AB square, that is the side opposite to acute angle is AB. So we are going to find the relation between side AB and the remaining two sides, that is BC and AC. Okay. So in triangle ABC, this is the triangle ABC, angle C is an acute angle, segment AD is perpendicular to segment BC. Now we have to prove that AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square minus 2 into BC into DC. Okay, we have to prove this. So let us consider, first we have to consider, we will consider side AB as C. Okay, let AB is equal to C. We are going to consider AC as B. AC is equal to B. We are going to consider BC. BC is equal to A. Okay, let AB is equal to C, AC is equal to B, and BC is equal to A. Okay, and we are going to consider DC as X, the small segment DC as X. DC is equal to X. So BD will be A, this whole length, minus X, that is A minus X. Therefore BD is equal to A minus X. Okay, now we are going to consider two right angle triangles, that is triangle ADB and triangle ADC, and use Pythagoras theorem. Then we will get two equations which we are going to add. So now in triangle ADB, using Pythagoras theorem, now in this triangle ADB, we are going to use Pythagoras theorem. So we will get triangle ADB, using Pythagoras theorem, we will get AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. In triangle ADB, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. Therefore, what is AB? We have considered AB as C. So C square is equal to AD square. What is AD? AD we have considered P. I have not written here, I forgot. AD is equal to P. Let AD is equal to P. Okay. So what is AD square? AB square is C square is equal to AD square, that is P square, plus BD is A minus X the whole square. Okay, now we are going to expand this A minus X as A minus B the whole square. Therefore C square is equal to P square plus, what is A minus X square? A square minus 2AX plus X square. That is the formula of A minus B the whole square. Therefore C square is equal to P square plus A square minus 2AX plus X square. We are going to consider this as equation number 1. Okay. This is equation number 1. Now we are going to consider right angle triangle ADC. First we considered right angle triangle ADB. Now we are going to consider triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, using Pythagoras theorem, what we will get? AC square is equal to AD square plus DC square. AC square is equal to AD square plus DC square. Okay, therefore what is AC? AC is B, therefore B square is equal to AD is P, that is P square, plus what is DC? DC is X square. So we got B square is equal to P square plus X square. This is equation number 2. Now we are going to add equation 1 and 2 to get relation. Okay, therefore adding, or else we can also substitute value of P from this equation. We will not consider this as 2. We will write B square, we will take this X on this side, B square minus X square is equal to P square. Therefore P square is equal to B square minus X square. This we will consider as equation 2, and we will substitute value of P square in equation 1. So we will write substitute value of P square from 2 in 1. So what we will get? Therefore C square is equal to, now we are going to substitute P square as B square minus X square, B square minus X square plus A square minus 2AX plus X square. We substituted value of P square as B square minus X square in equation 1. So this minus X square and plus X square will get cancelled. Therefore C square is equal to B square plus A square minus 2AX. Okay, now what is C square? C is AB, so we will get AB square. C square is AB square. Therefore AB square is equal to, what is B? B is AC, so AC square plus what is A? A is BC, BC square minus 2, A we substituted as BC, 2 into BC into what is X? X is DC, 2 into BC into DC. Therefore AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square minus 2BC into DC. AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square minus 2BC into DC. This is what we had to prove, and we have proved is, hence it is proved. Okay, now we will study about the relation between the side opposite to obtuse angle and the remaining two sides. Now here in triangle ABC, we are considering this triangle in which angle ACB is an obtuse angle and segment AD is perpendicular to segment BC. Okay, segment BC is extended as BC to D, and we have to prove that AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square plus 2 into BC into CD. Okay, so again we are going to consider two right angle triangles, that is triangle ADC and triangle ADB. Use Pythagoras theorem, and then using those two relations we are going to prove this derivation. Okay, so now let us consider first is let AC is AB is equal to C, BC is equal to A, AC is equal to B, CD is equal to X, and AD is equal to P. Okay, now in triangle, First we will consider the smaller triangle, that is ADC. In triangle ADC, using Pythagoras theorem, what we will get? AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. What is AC? AC is B square is equal to AD is P square plus X square. Okay. Here also we are going to keep P on one side and take X square on the other side. That is equal to P square. B square minus X square is equal to P square. Therefore, P square is equal to B square minus X square. We will consider this as equation 1. Now we are going to consider the bigger right angle triangle, that is triangle ADB. In triangle ADB, using Pythagoras theorem, what we will get? AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. Now what is AB? AB is C. So C square is equal to, what is AD? AD is P. P square plus what is BD? BD is A plus X. We can see BC is A and CD is X and total BD is A plus X. So we will write BD as A plus X the whole square. Now we are going to expand this A plus X as A plus B the whole square. C square is equal to P square plus A square plus 2AX plus X square. We will consider this as equation number 2. Now we will substitute this P square in this equation. So we will write substitute P square from 1 in 2. From 1 in 2. So what is value of P square? C square is equal to, P square is B square minus X square plus A square plus 2AX plus X square. We substituted value of P square in this equation and wrote the new equation. So this X square and this X square will get cancelled, plus and minus. Therefore C square is equal to B square plus A square plus 2AX. Now what is C square? C is AB. So AB square is equal to B square is AC square plus A square. A square is BC square plus 2, what is A is BC, into what is X? X is CD. So what we wanted? AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square plus 2 into BC into 2 into BC into CD is proved. So we have proved and found out the relation between the side opposite to obtuse angle and the remaining two sides. Now using these two relations, we are going to prove Apollonius theorem. In triangle ABC, if M is the midpoint of side BC, then AB square plus AC square is equal to 2AM square plus 2BM square. We have to prove this statement. Okay. Now in this triangle, we know that AD is perpendicular to BC. It is given. But we don't know about AM, if it is perpendicular or not to BC. If M is not perpendicular, if AM is not perpendicular to BC, then we have two angles, angle AMB and angle AMC, out of which one is obtuse and one is acute. And we can see that angle AMB is obtuse and angle AMC is acute. We can see. So we will write, if AM is not perpendicular to side BC, then we have, then out of two angles, angle AMB and angle AMC, one is obtuse and one is acute. Okay, we have two angles. If AM is not perpendicular to BC, then we have two angles, angle AMB and angle AMC, out of which one is obtuse and one is acute. Now here angle, we can see that angle AMB is obtuse, therefore here angle AMB is obtuse angle and angle AMC is acute angle. Okay, now using the relation which we found out for the side opposite to obtuse angle and the remaining two sides, using this angle we will get, therefore AB square, we will get AB square is equal to AM square plus BM square plus 2 into BM into MD. Using the relation which we found out earlier for the side opposite to obtuse angle and the remaining two sides, using that relation in this triangle, we get this statement. We will consider this as equation 1. And now using the same relation for acute angle, that is this angle, we will get AC square is equal to AM square plus CM square plus minus 2 into CD into DM. That is AC square is equal to AM square plus CM square minus 2 into CD into DM. Sorry, it is not CD, it is CM minus 2 into CM into DM. Okay. Now we know that M is the midpoint of BC. It is given M is midpoint of BC. Therefore, BM and CM are equal. BM and CM are equal since M is the midpoint of BC. So here instead of CM we will substitute CM as BM. Therefore, AC square is equal to AM square plus CM square minus 2. CM we are going to substitute as BM. 2 into BM into MD. Okay, we will consider this as equation 2, and we got this because since CM is equal to BM. Now we are going to add equation 1 and equation 2, that is AB square plus AC square. Adding 1 and 2, we get AB square plus AC square is equal to AM square plus AM square is 2AM square and BM square plus CM square. No, here I forgot to substitute CM as BM. Here I substituted CM as BM and here I forgot. So this is BM square. So AM square plus AM square is 2AM square plus BM square plus BM square is 2BM square, and this plus 2BM into MD and minus 2BM into MD will get cancelled. So we will get AB square plus AC square is 2AM square plus 2BM square, which we wanted to prove. AB square plus AC square is 2AM square plus 2BM square, hence is proved. We will write this is, known as Apollonius theorem. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in comment section, and please just subscribe my channel. Thank you.
お前はもう死んでいる。